Raceway. This is their final test and tune of the year. We've got great weather, so we're going to try and take advantage of it and see if the S10 can go a little bit faster now that we fixed our boost leak. We noticed at Edgewater, our air fuel was a little on the rich side for the boost that we were supposed to be on. I went back and watched the GoPros because of course I don't have a data logger, and I saw that the boost was only about 23 pounds. And to go 133, 134, that's about right on 23 pounds. The problem is I was trying to make like 30, and obviously the carb hat we found this week was a little bit loose, so we tightened it up a little bit and it seemed to seal up. We tested it. If you watch my dad's video, we sprayed some window cleaner on the carb hat and it blew it everywhere, and then we tightened it up a little bit and then it was fine. So we've got that fixed now, and we're going to try it again on the same boost and see if it runs a little bit better before we go and try to take the converter out before this weekend. Because honestly, this converter may be fine. Watching the videos back, it's definitely tight going up on the trans brake, and it's definitely not loose down track. If anything, it's a little on the tight side. So we're going to try it again now that our boost issue's fixed and see what it goes. Put fucking tire shine all over the tread of my tires, or if it's the track. Do you think the boost leak's fixed, or? I don't know, it went 135. But that was spinning, so I don't know. You turn it down a little bit, or what all did you do? I lowered the launch RPM from 4,400 to 4,200, and I'm gonna leave on about 2 pounds less boost, let it roll out a little easier. Just try to get a decent mile an hour on it. used the dump valves to get up on the trans brake that time a little faster, and I closed them as soon as I let go of the brake, and it was so loose that it just sounded like it was melting the transmission, so I just let out. Now that I know I can't use the dump valves at all, so they're about useless. unless you're using them on the street. So, well, what's the plan of attack? Is this your last hit? This is gonna be my last pass, and the plan of attack is to not use the dump valves to get up on the trans brake. I've been trying to use them a little bit so that it comes up a little faster because this converter is tighter, but it's just gonna have to come up slow, unfortunately. And we're gonna not use the dumps and turn the boost up and see what it goes. Last pass it was blowing through real bad. Hopefully this pass, the converter is tight, goes a decent 18 mile an hour. Our best pass, but we're still down quite a bit of mile an hour. I feel like the efficiency of these heads is done at about 7,700 RPM, 7,600 RPM, and it's just not making any power above that. And with the gear change that we did a few months back with the 410, it's getting to that spot at about 400 feet where it's just not really making any more power. I could change back to the 370 and get a couple more mile an hour back, but it would probably kill my front half a little bit, especially being that this converter's a little on the tight side. So I need to get this 18-degree motor done, the Trick Flow 250cc runner heads, and get it together here soon. But for now, I think this engine is good for street racing and stuff like that. But for the track on the front side, it's really, other than like a KD or like something really tough to get a hold of, this combination just isn't really for that. So we're gonna have to do some work and make some more money so I can get some stuff together for it. In about a month, I'm supposed to race Beater Bomb, so I've got to get something together for that, honestly. I'd like to get my Nova back together for it, but I also don't want to rush anything. See what happens. See you guys.